Hello everyone, I am Nick from Boodskap. In this tutorial, we are going to see the named rule. Let's go to the platform guide. Under Rules Engine, click on the named rules. We have different types of rules that can be written on the platform. One such type is the named rule. Named rules are pretty effective. You can create any number of named rules, and those rules can be dynamically invoked from other rules. You can think of this like a reusable components library, or a small embedded microservices kind of thing. So, let's take an example on the platform. Go to Rules Engine. In one of the other tutorials, we have seen how to send temperature and humidity data to the platform. We have already accumulated some data and will be using it in this example. Here, in this tutorial, the concept we are picking for the named rule is to find an average of temperature and humidity data, using a single named rule. I have already created a named rule called compute average. Now I am going to introduce a context API called Elastic. Let's go to the Context API section, and select the Elastic context. Elastic context is actually a handle to the underlying Elasticsearch data in the platform. There are a bunch of meta models available in the platform which are exposed as searchable indexes. In this video, we are going to focus on the message. All the incoming messages to the platform are stored in separate index files in an Elastic store, where we can dynamically query those messages. The Elastic Context API has lots of different methods, where you can merge, purge, remove, scroll, etc. on those meta models. Here, we are going to use the Search API. Search comes in two different flavors. You can either execute the query dynamically, or you can create a template and then execute the query in the platform. Speaking of templates, let's go to the template context. Platform has a template store, where we can create templates either using the platform admin console, or using one of these APIs. Let's go to the platform. I am going to the platform templates. We have created a simple template for Elasticsearch. Here the result will be the average of the field which we are passing dynamically. Remember, in one tutorial we saw how to send both temperature and humidity in a single message. So, in our named rule, we will reuse the template which we have created to compute the average of temperature or humidity. Let's save and name this template as average template. Now let's go to the platform. And I am using the Elasticsearch API and searching for a message. And the message ID is 1001, which we have created already. I am passing the arguments dynamically, so the field is either temperature or humidity. So what we are doing now is computing the average of both the temperature and humidity. And the results will have these values. We will name this rule as compute average. Now we can quickly execute this named rule and see the results. In order to do that, I am going to go to the utility called script console. I am going to say def results equal to rules.invoke compute average. This is the named rule we have created and I am going to print it in the log. You can execute and see. Here the temperature average and humidity average is printed. Script console is a very handy utility, where you can go and interact with the platform just like a command console or DOS prompt in the Windows. Now we know that the named rule is working. Whenever a message comes into the platform, and if you want to calculate averages, and update some records, or if you want to generate some alerts and notifications, you could invoke this compute average named rule from any other rule. I'm also going to introduce another utility called Elasticsearch Query. This is also a very handy tool to go and interact with the Elasticsearch interface. In this case, let's take the search example and I am going to pass the field as temp and execute it. I am getting the average temperature value. And if I say humidity, I am getting the average humidity value. Let's say the field is XYZ, it's returning me a null value as this field doesn't exist in the message. If you want to practice the Elasticsearch Analytics query, either you could use a tool called Kibana, which is a preferred tool by Elastic, or you could use this inbuilt search query utility from the platform admin console directly. So, once you practice or test these queries, you can convert those into templates in the platform, as we did, and reuse it in a named rule or any other rules. Let's also create one more advanced named rule, in which we will pass the arguments at runtime. I am going to create a named rule called compute average of. I am going to customize and show how to do it. In this case, I am not going to hardcode the field's temperature or humidity. Instead, pass on an argument. For that we are going to use args, a special context variable available for named rules. I am going to call the argument name as fname and pass it to the field at runtime. I am going to pass the argument fname as temperature. And you can see the average value of temperature getting printed. This time I am going to pass humidity. And the result is 52.44. You could also pass a JSON object as an argument. Any complex argument can be passed, and it's that easy. That's it for now in this tutorial. Please visit our website and learn more about the platform capabilities. Thanks for watching.